The future of software. Will SaaS survive the AI era? For nearly 20 years, software has followed one dominant model: software as a service. You subscribe to an app, you log in, you click buttons, and you pay every month. From Salesforce to Slack to Notion to thousands of specialized tools, the SaaS model built one of the largest industries in modern technology. But a new force is beginning to challenge that model: artificial intelligence. Not just AI as a feature, AI as the builder of software itself. And that changes everything. The end of software scarcity. Historically, building software was expensive. You needed teams of engineers, months or years of development, maintenance, updates, infrastructure. That cost created scarcity, which meant companies could charge subscription fees for the software they produced. But generative AI is rapidly changing the economics of software creation. Today, an AI agent can generate working applications in minutes. Internal tools, dashboards, automations, workflow systems. Things that once required a full engineering team can now be built almost instantly. In a world where software can be created on demand, the traditional SaaS model starts to look very different. Because when software becomes easy to generate, it can also become disposable. The rise of disposable software. Imagine a future where you no longer search for an app. Instead, you describe a task. Your AI assistant builds a custom application specifically for that task. You use it for a week, maybe a day, maybe an hour, and then it disappears. No subscription, no permanent product. Just temporary software generated when needed. This is what some futurists call disposable software. Applications that exist only as long as they are useful. It's the difference between buying a machine and generating a tool exactly when you need it. But before we declare the death of SaaS, there is an important reality. Software creation may become cheap, but running systems safely at scale does not. The real bottleneck: governance. In large organizations, the biggest challenge isn't writing code, it's controlling it. Who has access to what data? Can decisions be audited? Is the system secure? Is it compliant with regulation? Can someone prove what the software did 6 months ago? These governance problems don't disappear when AI writes the code. In fact, they get worse, because if anyone can generate software instantly, organizations may suddenly face thousands of micro-applications running everywhere, each one touching data, each one making decisions, each one potentially introducing risk. The real challenge becomes managing the explosion of AI-generated software, the next evolution of SaaS. So SaaS probably doesn't disappear, but it does change. Instead of being the application you interact with directly, SaaS becomes something deeper. The infrastructure beneath the AI, the systems of record that store critical data, the governance layers that enforce rules, the orchestration platforms that manage agents and workflows. Think of it like electricity. You don't build your own power plant every time you need energy. You rely on infrastructure that guarantees reliability and safety. In the same way, the future software stack may look like this. At the top, AI agents generating temporary tools. In the middle, orchestration systems coordinating those agents. At the foundation, durable platforms storing data and enforcing rules. The visible apps may come and go, but the infrastructure becomes more important than ever. Two possible futures. From here, the future of software could unfold in several ways. In one scenario, AI dramatically accelerates the creation of disposable tools. Companies rely less on traditional SaaS products and more on custom AI-generated workflows. Software becomes fluid and constantly rebuilt. In another scenario, governance challenges slow this transition. Organizations continue relying on stable SaaS platforms because they provide security, compliance, and reliability. And AI simply becomes a powerful feature inside existing products. The most likely outcome is somewhere in between. A hybrid world, where durable platforms handle the core systems of record, and AI dynamically generates the tools that operate on top of them. The real shift. If this transformation happens, the biggest change won't just be technological, it will be economic. The value of software companies may shift away from user interfaces and toward data platforms, agent orchestration, identity and access control, auditability, security, and governance of autonomous systems. In other words, the companies that win may not be the ones building the most apps, but the ones managing the ecosystem of AI-generated software. The big question: so the future of software might not be about replacing SaaS. It might be about redefining it. Software as a service could evolve into something new, not software you subscribe to, but infrastructure that powers an intelligent ecosystem of AI agents and temporary tools. A world where software is created on demand, where applications appear and disappear, and where the real challenge is not building software, but managing the explosion of it. The question is no longer, will AI help us build software faster? That part is already happening. The real question is, what happens to the entire software industry when building software becomes almost free? And the answer to that question may reshape the digital economy for the next decade.